from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
The Henrico School Board slated to vote on some policy changes today, and tourism continues to be a driving factor of Henrico's economy. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Thursday, September 12th, 2024. It's brought to you today by the Forward Foundation.
And now for the news.
Tourist spending in Henrico last year approached $1.9 billion, the highest total of any Central Virginia locality and the fifth highest total anywhere in the state, according to data from the Virginia Tourism Corporation. The data shows that tourists spend about 9.2% more in the county last year than they did in 2022. The statewide growth rate was 9.8%. Sports tourism continues to be a growing part of the county's revenue. It helped generate nearly $72.4 million in economic activity in the county last year, according to county data. Overall, tourism in Henrico supported almost 10,500 jobs with a combined payroll income of $610 million last year, as well as tax receipts of more than $81 million for the county and $45 million for the state. Following a U.S. Supreme Court decision last month that struck down new federal Title IX protections, the Henrico School Board today is likely to have to repeal recent changes made to its Title IX policies back in June. Policy changes that month put Henrico schools in alignment with new federal Title IX guidelines released in April that aim to provide more protections against sexual discrimination to students and employees. But at its meeting today, the school board is slated to vote on repealing those changes, along with the revisions that would have allowed school principals to conduct sexual discrimination investigations as an alternative to the district's Title IX coordinator. The Supreme Court decision means the school board will have to revert back to federal Title IX policies established in 2020. Another new policy up for adoption today would list the school system facilities designated as gun-free zones, with exceptions made for current and retired law enforcement officers. And the board is expected to vote on changes to employee drug testing policies and regulations. The new revisions would add marijuana and cannabis oil to the list of substances that are prohibited, but would allow employees who are prescribed marijuana or cannabis-based products to meet with the head of HR, who would make the ultimate decision about whether those uses are permitted. Watch for complete coverage on henricocitizen.com of today's meeting tomorrow. The Richmond Memorial Health Foundation announced a $375,000 grant to support the Partnership for the Future, which works to equip high school students for success in college and beyond. The grant will be distributed over 3 years and will help PFF enhance its existing programs that focus on educational equity and higher education as a tool for closing the wealth gap. The funding is designed to help PFF reach more students at risk of being left behind and help ensure that they have the support and resources they need to achieve college and career goals. Henrico resident Autumn Zaborowski has been named the 2024 Angel in Adoption honoree by the Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute for her work to support adoptive and foster families. Zaborowski has been an adoptive mother to 2 boys and also has worked to build relationships between the Henrico Department of Social Services and the faith community to help better the lives of adoptive and foster children in the area. Representative Rob Whitman of the 1st District nominated her for the award. The program was created to honor people and organizations who make contributions to adoption, permanency, and child welfare. Honorees travel to Washington, D.C. every year to celebrate their work and dedication to the issues and also to participate in special events designed to engage them in using their personal experience to effect change on behalf of children in need of safe and nurturing families. Well, those looking to remove eligible criminal records and traffic charges from their public records can attend an expungement clinic in Henrico tomorrow. The event's being held by Justice Forward Virginia, the Legal Aid Justice Center, New Virginia Majority, and No Left Turns Incorporated. It'll be hosted at No Left Turns office at 3002 Hungry Spring Road from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's free and open to the public. Are you a working single parent in the midst of a financial crisis, or maybe know someone who is? Forward Foundation wants to help. Forward Foundation is a nonprofit dedicated to helping single parents who have children under the age of 12 and need child care but who are ineligible for Department of Social Services assistance because of income levels. Learn more at forwardfoundationva.org or by calling 804-840-8687. Forward Foundation, empowering action to move forward.